Ahmed again. January 20th, Martin Luther King birthday. Civil rights movement, and I'm sure all the media are gonna reduce this tremendous man and tremendous fighter and human rights, and to I have a dream speech. Media tend or politicians tend to rewrite the history, write the narrative, and reduce this civil rights and amazing resistant leader to a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Of course, we're going to talk about Gaza and ceasefire and how the media in the last 15 plus months set the stage for this genocide, and how the media normalize it, how the media give the Zionist project the rights and the rationale and beside the weapon and political coverage and legal coverage to commit a genocide, the most documented live genocide we've seen in history, and it is the most ignored. All the media is talking about you talk about the Western media, BBC, CNN, Fox, Time magazines. All they talk about the exchange of hostage, not the defeat of the military destructive, the biggest military destructive machine. As they destroy the infrastructure and non-infrastructure, the healthcare, utilities, roads, buildings, municipalities, cultural centers, civic centers, all this were destroyed, hospitals. They also, the society at large, dispersed here and there, north and south and family, and the Americans give them the bomb that make sure destroy the whole building. They have the technology to see what inside this building, so they know there are civilians there. They know they are killing civilians. This is not collateral damage. The collateral damage is this old Zionist rotten mentality, as the Nazi ideology been, defeated. European, had over 80 million people were dead, and this needs to happen in the Middle East to defeat the Zionist rotten ideology. No matter how much support they get from the West. So you see the Arab media, Al Jazeera and Distor, Watan, wherever they have their Hurriya, whatever, they're talking about the liberation and how happy the Palestinians are. They're coming back to life, even going back to their homes, nothing left of it, destroyed houses and streets and all of that. But the joy and jubilation, and people sitting on the ruins and praying and dancing. You tell me this is land belong to this Zionist, who came from Europe and Russia and America and all of that? These lands that they left, destroyed and left, who owns this land? Those people are Palestinians who have been bombed and starved for over 15 months, and they going back as if they are, a feast. And soldiers, the Israeli soldiers go there, crying and happy to leave, and people commit suicide and leaving and questioning their humanity. And the Palestinians are going back to the ruins, to the destruction, but this is their land. And you don't have to answer that. You don't have to research who owns this land. You just look how happy the people that they have this land, and they build it and they preserve it, and they build olive trees, and they make sure they take care of this land of their you know, grandfather and grandfather, and and the people who come and destroy it, those are the people who own this land. But anyway, they're really the role of the Western media in preparing and justifying and neutralize the genocide that is committed in Gaza is a criminal, as Netanyahu and his gangs and Biden and his cabinets, Blinken and all these war criminals. The media play a major role of justifying this genocide and preparing for it. Even before it started, the media keep talking about the hostage and the killing and the terrorists and all of that. Israel has the right to defend itself. I mean, occupier has no right to defend themselves, and people have the right to resist. As a Nazi, you know, demonizing the Jew in Europe to prepare for the Holocaust, they did the same thing. They demonized. Look at the Israelis leaders when they talk about the Palestinians as dogs and animals. We need to wipe them all off. We need to turn Gaza to tent, and they are actually saying it. They're not even hiding it. And the Western media talk about it as something cute, something. Look at this political, vibrant democracy. People are debating, and people are going to have conference to debate the attack on Gaza, and the people are cabinets are debating to discuss a ceasefire. This is bullshit. Debating what? You've been defeated, and they saved your asses. That ceasefire saved your ass. You're just sitting there, achieved nothing. You expose yourself. The majority of the world saw your ugly face, your rotten ideology. You are there not for the promised land. Most of the Zionists were secular. They were anti-Semitic. And most of them don't believe in God, but they swear that God promised them the land. This is bullshit. Israel and the Zionist project has been saying for years. It's a colonial settler project. It's the last one, and it's been defeated. The West was the one probably, you know, like put pressure on them to keep on fighting and to keep on killing. We talk about Biden talk to Netanyahu and tell him you have to be careful about this civilian. These people are treating the Americans as like infants, defeating Western narrative, and happening in Syria, now happening in Lebanon, now in Gaza and West Bank, and I think people are rising up, and they have the right to resist, and this old orders of might is right and all of that, it's been defeated. People might not have the technology and weapon F-16 and F-14 and F fucking whatever it is, and 2,000 bombs and 4,000 bombs, but they have faith in their beliefs, and they have faith. This is their land, and this is their right, and you know, the best way to avoid violence and wars in that area, end the occupation, end the apartheid regime, end the Western support. You won't have terrorism, you won't have wars. This is my rant today, and enjoy the rest of the day. It's been cold and this. Stay warm, and check our website. And if you like what we do, please support, donate, share, wherever it works. We'll see you next week. Assalamu alaikum, and God bless you all.